Howdy my friends, this is Sky Hurricane and welcome back to more Let's Play Top Gear on the SNES. This is Sky Hurricane, I think I already said that. And we're moving on to Rio, Brazil, which is 1.64 miles long, and we have 6 laps. And yeah, I actually did use a save state, and golly, I didn't realize that, and I only use save state just in case I need to stop recording and, you know, do that in between videos and stuff. But yeah, South America is actually much more difficult than the USA is. This is probably really the first hard race, I would say, in the game. I probably really used that at a bad time. Look at you getting in my way. Golly. Oh wow, at least I'm not doing as bad as the computer. I mean, you just saw that blue car, though. It moved right in my way. Such a jerk face. One interesting thing about this game as well, the granny opposition that you have, the colors, is actually determined by what position that you're in. So the fact that I'm first, they're all blue and silver. With the cars that are the same as mine being blue, and the cars that are my oppositions, which, you know, you see they're gray. Now, if you were second place overall, then your opposition would be, oh, it's lost speed there. Your opposition would be green and yellow. Now, say I'm using that brake trick. I'm gonna hit a green.
Flip.
My gosh, what the heck? Yeah, I'm guzzling fuel, man. But I guess we went further than the computer, so even with even with me not going wise on the shifting. Ooh, man, we're barely gonna make it. I probably should almost get a full tank when I hit. See, the computer got a full tank, but he also was a lap less. I should be able to do it without getting a full tank. But, in all honesty, staying a little longer for a full tank won't really take that much time, so we'll do that there. I am going to downshift so I can do better around that corner there. Yeah, I really like the purple car, though. It's pretty good. Oh, back on the colors, though. Because that's really something important that everybody wants to know, I'm sure. I believe if you're third, you will have yellow, or you will have like an orangish color. A light orange, kind of a yellowish orange color. Well, I hope I got enough gas. Surely I did. And pink. You'll have pink and that orangish yellow color. Yeah, say I'm maintaining my speed pretty good around these corners. I'm just killing the computer on this track. What was the record anyway? Like a 146 or something? Or no, a 346? I don't know what the record was. Or was it after 4 minutes? I think I got just enough gas. Hope I did anyway. Get the brakes there so we can not hit a granny. This is probably one of my best runs of this track, to be honest with you. I don't think I ever did explain the difference between... Did I explain the difference between amateur, professional, and championship? Because if you had championship mode, oh golly, I'm going to run out of gas. That is not a good thing. This is the second race in a row where, except I did worse this time, where I'm running out of gas. What? Seriously? It didn't let either of us finish? What? Wow, y'all. The computer, I was gonna finish. That is such a cheat. Oh my gosh. Well, that's what happens when you lose. Alright, but we start right back at Rio, Brazil. So let's do this again, and I'm leaving all that in. I'm leaving it all. I don't even care. 4:19:40 is the record. I was doing so good too, man. Golly, I was just guzzling gas. And we got the blue one this time, but it's gonna be the same, so worry not. I can't believe that. I mean, I guess I should have done like the computer, even though it did a whole lot. Well, it went back in the pit though, didn't it? It pitted twice. The computer did. Yeah, that definitely is a thing. The fuel is definitely different in this than it is in the cartridge that I had. Oh my gosh, y'all, grannies! And see now, this is the color that they would be if you were third place overall. That'd be this yellow and pinkish color. Now, if you are fourth place, then you'd have like a dark orange color, which is actually kind of pretty, and a black color. Oh, like black could be a color. Black is just black. There's really not many shades of black. I mean, black is just black. Alright, I'm an idiot. Alright. Please don't hit a granny. Oh my gosh, she was trying to get in the way. Trying so hard. Oh my golly, this car guzzles me. Yeah, it's definitely, fuel consumption definitely is worse. So I wonder how much worse the white one. Oh my Jesus, seriously. So I wonder how much worse the white one would be in this game. I'm guzzling gas right now. Oh my gosh, seriously. Freaking grannies. I'm guzzling their gas worse than the computer is, and it has the red car. It has actually caught me. That's how bad I'm doing. But yeah, if you were playing this track on championship or professional, there'd be a lot more rocks in the road, and the corners would be harder because you know, things. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a full tank so I don't have to worry. Oh wow, the computer ran out. Wow, that shows you that it really is worse. You know, this is going to be more interesting to me because the computer didn't even get a full tank. Because on my cartridge, the gas is definitely not that bad. The fuel is not that bad, you know, fuel consumption on this purple car here. But apparently it's a lot worse for the computer as well, you know, because it has the red car. And it ran out of gas, and I've never seen a computer run out of gas like that. Lost some of my speed, unfortunately, but... Well, this is going to be a little bit longer of a video because, you know, failed, but... Dang, I was doing so good, man. And it failed. I think I'm doing much worse this time. Not much worse, but, you know. You can't tell me I don't have enough gas this time around. I know I do. Dang it, I lost speed. Razor. Peter's not catching me though. I wonder if he's gonna run out. Because I know that's why we failed, because if you both run out of gas, then the game automatically just skips the race. And that's how, you know, you can fail. Some of these races are gonna be rather interesting. Peter's gonna run out. Yep, and see, it doesn't even let it finish. Wow, poor computer. So, well, I had a 13.5 second lead on Richie. Poor computer, though, golly. Yeah, it's definitely going to be more interesting because I did not realize the fuel consumption was worse on this emulator run. Machu Picchu, though, 1.25 miles. This is actually a pretty interesting little trek. And what's interesting about this especially is that computer gets started out 8 because it sucks so bad. What's really interesting about this is the fact that this track and the next track really got me interested in geography and history. I know that's real weird, but I actually love history and geography and studying like the Native American ruins and stuff. Machu Picchu, Peru is actually one of the sites of the ruins of the ancient Inca. And notice the computer never will go above 155, 154, I mean. Woo, purple. Getting down. So that really puts the computer at a disadvantage, but the computer's much better than I am at not hitting grannies, so. Oh crap. And also at taking corners like that. Still got a decent lead on him. Poor computer. Yeah, unfortunately, you didn't get to see the white car very long, so I'm hoping I don't fail again, though. You'd say something else. Maybe they'll choose the red one next time, which is really what it is. I mean, at least that'd be more realistic if we chose the red car. I don't even know what the record was for the straight. Yeah, some pretty tight little corners here, but if you use that little trick, you should be fine. Oh my Jesus, what the heck? Look at this, the computer closed that gap. Or almost did anyway. The computer's done really bad about hitting stuff. Oh, I love it. It was closing the gap. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this game actually helped to get me interested in geography and stuff, because I'd actually see some of the names of these places. I was like, wow, I want to know about that place, you know? Chichen, Itza, Mexico. I think it's actually called Chichen, Itza, something like that. I love this track, though. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game, simply because it's so fast-paced. And just generally just a blast. So fun. Oh my gosh, why? Oh, why y'all have to be so mean to me, grannies? Oh my gosh, look at them ganging up. Look at them. Gosh, y'all are in my way. Okay. Yeah, I usually wait until I get past most of them before hitting the nitro. Because, you know, yeah, you really don't even need to use nitro on this track. And the fact that the computer never will go above 150, 154, that really puts it at a major disadvantage. Such a fun track. Well, that was delightful, wasn't it? Well, I think since I screwed up anyway, I think I'll go ahead and hit. Or do I dare? It doesn't matter, because I'll be overlapping them all so many times anyway. Yeah, I'd rather get a little more gas than necessary than not get enough, so yeah. Now, interesting, I don't think you've seen this. Oh my gosh, why? Why, man? Y'all suck. Freaking granny in my way. But like I was saying, I don't think you've seen this yet, but the computer, when the computer passes you, oh my gosh, it will get in your way and tick you off. But no, seriously. When it gets in front of you, it will actually kind of slow down. It likes to the computer likes to stay with you. It doesn't really want to get far ahead of you, and it doesn't really want to get far behind. It tries to stick to you. Whereas me, I just want to annihilate his face. Let's hopefully not hit another granny, because I think we've hit enough grannies the last few laps to account for the whole remainder of the race. But yeah, seriously, if I had a perfectly clean run in this race, it would actually be very feasible to overlap the computer. I've done it before. Probably even could do it with this purple car. Yeah, we should be fine on gas. Oh my gosh, y'all are in my way. Now, if you were playing this track on championship mode, the grannies go much faster. So in a way, that's a good thing, because that's less grannies that you'll be hitting, because they'll be going faster. But in a way, you have to really be very good, you know, to be able to beat them. Which, you know, this track's such a high-speed track anyway, but the computer really struggles on championship mode. There you go, computer. You gonna make it. Poor computer. I feel bad on it for Rio, man. That was bad. But then again, I sucked too on the first time. Alright, let's do this. Rainforest, Brazil. Kind of looks like a cross or a fan or something. So 2:20.55 is the record. And this is one of the longest tracks in the game at 1.75 miles. I believe the longest tracks are in Pisa, Italy at 1.79 miles. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I know these things. And there's another track that's 1.79 miles. Is it Monaco? Or is it another one? I'm not sure. I'm not really too worried about fuel on this one, so I'll keep it fourth a little longer. Now the computer, he actually may hit the sign in this one. And as a kid, I used to have a lot of bad luck hitting those signs. Oh man, did I? Did I ever? Most of this track's not too hard though. Whew, I almost hit that. Yeah, use that little brake trick though. That will help you tremendously. Yeah, because perhaps this perhaps is gonna screw me over. Alrighty, everyone. I am back. If you noticed on when I was doing the Rainforest Brazil level, when Fraps kind of froze up like it did, it stopped recording. So I had to go back to my. I'm so glad that I did a save state before each of these, just in case something like that happened. So I'm having to redo this one, but the record's 2:25 or 2:20. But yeah, I went through all this and everything. As a matter of fact, I didn't even realize it until I started editing and putting together the project. So that's why I got the white car, because that's what I had, you know, at the beginning of that save state. But yeah, at least I didn't have to play through all the USA again, which I wouldn't have minded. In a way, it saved a little time, I suppose. But yeah, when Fraps messed up, it just stopped recording. I don't think I've ever had that happen before either. It was very weird. Yeah, so that's why we got the white car here. So I don't think it's really too much of a big deal. Now the webcam, I'm not recording webcam for this tiny little extra part because I really don't see the point. Just for one little race, you know. So you may see the webcam, but that's from the previous session, which is not, you know, not the right. It's not going to be accurate. You know, I could leave it on there or take it off. I mean, because the webcam kept recording fine, but just Fraps. I don't know if it's Fraps being in conjunction with the webcam, but or what. I've only really edited the first four parts, so I don't know about after that. I love how the first granny that I come to, I have to hit. It's amazing. First one. Ha ha, loser, indeed. They don't care that they're losing. They got their cruise control on 65 miles an hour. They don't care. I can't believe the computer hadn't even one of those save the tree signs. Ooh, that's actually a sharp corner. Golly, we killed the record on that. What was the record? 220? I mean, we just roasted it. But yeah, for one little race, I didn't see the point in, recording the whole thing over, doing all that stuff. So I figured I'd just record this one race over. So, of course, I had to play back all the way from Rio, Brazil, but it wasn't any big deal. But y'all, we are going to stop right here, and so I hope that you enjoyed this, and as crazy as it was long because of all the mess-ups. So hopefully the next one's go smoother. This has been Sky Hurricane. Y'all have a super awesome, blessed day, my friends, and as always, y'all, stay awesome. Goodbye, my friends.